Louisiana Beer Reviews Special Edition Tecate Revisited. Well, this bottle's a little kind of roughed up, the label from shipping, I guess. I bought this in a 12-pack fall sampler with the Dos Equis Roja and the Sol beer. It was $12.99. I realized that I had reviewed this about 4 years ago, and we did an examination of it. I did the can version, and the titanium, and the Tecate Michelada, and the light, but I had never done an official revisit. You might be thinking, you doing another Tecate video? You're right, but this will be the last one, unless they come out with some new variant, or I do titanium revisited, or titanium bottle version, or light revisited, or like, you know, all right. Brewed in Monterrey, Mexico. This beer was introduced in 1944. Like, it's 4.5% alcohol. Like most, it's getting windy out here. Might get some sunlight though here this afternoon. Like most Mexican beer brands, it was started by one company, got bought out by another, and so on and so on. The most recent owner is Heineken International, which purchased, made a complete purchase of Montezuma in 2010. Okay, so all right, this tends to be one of the cheaper priced Mexican beers around here. $5.99 for the 6-pack typically, $10.99, around $10.99 usually. Sometimes you might get it for $10, $10.50 for a 12-pack. Beer advocates saying it's poor, the bros say it's poor, Rate Beer saying it's a 1 out of 100, one of the worst beers in the world. I have never noticed that by drinking it. It always seems to be pretty good to me, but the head, no, you don't get much of a head of foam with this one. White, it's mostly clear and golden, but if you take a careful look at it, you'll see lots of tan, dust particle like sediment. So it's not the most filtered thing you'd ever see. Some bubble streams, sorry for the wind. Hope it doesn't affect the audio too much. The aroma on this beer is very biscuity. It's biscuity barley malt. If you're looking or thinking you're going to get corn, no, that's not there. It's just that Mexican lager thing, right? Which is usually that biscuity barley malt. And in the case of Tecate, I think it's even more of a character. Little paperiness that you will get with these Mesoamerican beers, lagers. The biscuity malt, a light and watery mouthfeel, a crisp, clean, refreshing, highly drinkable finish. Bitterness? No, just the slightest little bit to cut any sweetness and to what Schaefer used to say, round out the beer. They want these beers to be round in their flavor. So you might say it's not bold enough, it's not bitter enough, it's not flavorful enough. I can probably go along with all of that. And if you wanted to say it's dull or it's ordinary and you want to give it a C average, I can agree. But when people are giving it 1 out of 100, I don't understand. I just don't see it. To me, that would be way below undrinkable. I think this would pair well with steak fajitas, with some grilled onions certainly in the mix, topped with sour cream, a lot of black pepper, some really hot sauce, chips and salsa, guacamole, pico de gallo, all of that. It would go so well with that. People ask me sometimes to do food pairings, and then I can't remember to do them. Today I remembered. Probably the next 25 videos I'll forget. I'm going to score it a B+. I think it could be argued into the A-. range, especially in its style, which I think you should always rate beer within the style. The North American adjunct lager. It's at least a B plus. I guess for beer overall, maybe you'd say for beer overall in the whole world, okay, a B, it's good. For this style, it's in the A minus range. So I'm always happy with it. Is it mind-blowing, game-changing, horizon expanding? It's none of that. Is it a pleasant, down-to-earth, laid-back Mexican lager? Yes, it is. Nice. It even has the slightest little bit of sourness that you'll, and I guess that's a yeastiness or something. I'm probably describing it totally wrong, but you'll pick that up on these Mexican beers. So, laissez les bon temps rouler. Muy bien. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Baton Rouge or New Orleans or anywhere in southeastern Louisiana and enjoy the food, the beer, blah, blah, blah. All right, thank you.